Hi, my name is Eric Langhorst. I teach at Discovery Middle School in Liberty, Missouri, and I'm a 2016-2017 Dremel Ambassador. One of the courses that I teach at Discovery is 8th grade U.S. History. We just finished our first unit of study talking about early settlement in America, and we focused a lot on the settlement of Jamestown. Now, Jamestown was the first permanent settlement in America, circa about 1607. We incorporated the Dremel Idea Builder 3D printer in several different ways in our unit, and I wanted to share a couple of examples with you. As we studied some of the archaeological work currently being done at Jamestown, we visited the Smithsonian X3D Site. In 2015, the Smithsonian scanned several significant burial sites at Jamestown. These 3D scans are available on the web to view, or you can also download them to be able to print on a 3D printer. We 3D printed one of these burial sites with white filament. The students were amazed to be able to touch and see and feel the archaeological site that we had just studied. It was a little difficult to see the definition in the bones, so I printed a second, larger scan. I also used some brown enamel paint to bring out the definition for the students to see. The second way in which we used the 3D printer for this previous unit was to have students create a model of the Jamestown fort. Now, I typically give students a choice to create a Jamestown model in different formats. Some of my students do it with traditional popsicle sticks. Some of them in recent years have created models out of Minecraft. This year, several of my students wanted to make their 3D model of the Jamestown fort using Tinkercad and then print it on the Dremel printer.
I chose to do the 3D model because I'd never done it before and it was new and I thought it was pretty cool. Well, it's the Jamestown fort, so that is the ramps that go up with the cannons to fire and protect their area. That was the church. Those were the houses they lived in, and that was the storage,
I decided to do it instead because I thought it would be interesting to do other than making out of popsicle sticks, and I like experimenting with things, so it was a really fun activity to do.
Yeah, well, like I showed in the other part on the computer, how the outside barriers worked really well with the logs and how they connected in kind of like wooden planks. And then on top, the buildings inside, they look just like real buildings and really adds that special aspect. And then how I was able to make the ramp going up to where they would shoot off of if any invaders tried to attack, and it turned out really well.
So this is your first 3D printed project. Do you think that you would use the 3D printer again?
Yes, most definitely. It was so fun and amazing to see the final product that came out of it.
My students are excited to continue to use the Idea Builder in different ways in our upcoming units. One of the units we have coming up, of course, is the election unit on the presidential election. And one of the things I've been working with is printing several models of the Electoral College. So this is kind of a neat model to show students a little bit about how the Electoral College works. And each state has a 3D representation based on the number of electors they have in their state. So stay tuned, and we'll keep you guys posted on the amazing things that we're doing with Dremel and our 3D printer. Thanks, Dremel.